Welcome back, Spacefarers. Last time we found out that a useful murderous mercenary is also a happy murderous mercenary. He didn't get to enact his revenge, no, but he did receive an important life lesson in regards to applying his trade.
I've survived this long watching my arm back. No time to worry about anyone else.
So good job, Zaid. You're one of the good guys now. I must admit it is nice to have a loyal companion this early on, so let's put him to good use and continue building our squad. If you are new to this series or just need to catch up, there will be a link to the playlist in the top right corner of your screen. Otherwise, for now, grab your single page rulebook, we're heading back to Omega. Hello! Before Morden's recruitment mission, we also spoke with Arya about Archangel, so without further ado, we're going to head straight to the Blue Sun's recruitment officer and get this thing underway.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Surprisingly, he doesn't know who we are, which is probably a good thing considering this is a sort of infiltration mission. If we avoid letting him know that we're in fact looking for Archangel, then we're more likely to remain incognito. So, sure.
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns Eclipse of the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
Okay, so the game has Shepard stop here, clearly to indicate that he definitely knows this is a kid, or at the very least a young adult. Because, I mean, check out those arms. Nonetheless, this is a fantastic opportunity in Mass Effect 2 for our very first edition of Sticking My Nose Where It's Not My Business! Anyways, considering I'm going into this with the full intention of unaliving a bunch of mercenaries, I don't want this kid's death on my conscience.
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
This is kind of rude, but it's the right thing to do. Also kind of bold of Shepard to assume that a weapons merchant on Omega, who is willing to sell guns to kids, mind you, has a decent and reasonable return policy. Yeah, something tells me he's not getting his money back.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in. It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Yeah, we're just going to be stabbing them in the back anyway, so there isn't much of a point getting into this. And to avoid unwanted attention, we'll just pick up intel as we go.
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I would take the bottom option, but as I mentioned, we're trying to keep a low profile.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Okay, let's see what this guy knows.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Gunship, you say? That sounds important.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Well, just let the entire world know, thanks, Saeed. But either way, we're more than capable. Let's move out.
Let's worry about finding him first.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
And to be fair, this is probably a good way of doing this because we can also take out as many of them as we can on the way. Oh my god!
Moving.
I suppose this guy would likely not have any reason to believe we're here for him, so it makes sense that he would shoot at us.
Do you need something?
Alright, time for some intel. Who are you?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Nothing more than you've already told me, just adding you to the top of my hit list.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Tarek, I've spoken to Garm and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. Jaroth. That's some pretty damning information to just leave lying around for anyone to pick up. Oh, nobody saw that? No one? Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. Ooh, what's this? Just gonna help myself. Oh.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
These mercenaries really do deserve to get shit on.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
Please, I have gone toe-to-toe, gun-to-gun with Erdnot freaking Rex. I ain't scared of you, whoever you are.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Brave Tyrion, you say?
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
What do you want, freelancer? I don't want excuses! Get this freelancer out of here! I don't have time for this shit!
Hey, f*** you, buddy. What an asshole.
What's your problem?
You! Get this scum out of my face!
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaid,
Oh yeah, the Blue Suns, right. This should be good.
You know this asshole, Zaid?
We worked together once.
since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you Sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to deal with this gunship that they keep talking about.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with...
Tell Tarek he better have his mechs ready to go!
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
Kinda wanna know why he's so scared. You go.
Why haven't you talked to him?
Because I'm not stupid. This assault is damn dangerous.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Ever notice Batarians all love to smoke? It's a strange little detail.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
There aren't any other dialogue options here, but it is a good question. Are you coming?
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team! Go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
And for obvious reasons, we are 100% hitting this interrupt.
You're working too hard.
Even if you're a Paragon, it's important because of the sabotage, but it is one of those renegade options that everyone should try at least once.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Get ready!
Surprise, motherfucker!
These poor bastards really did stand no chance. Against me or Archangel.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
I defy anyone to tell me that they weren't pleasantly surprised when they learned that this was in fact Garrus. But also, when you think about it, it was pretty obvious. Nonetheless, my response is going to be, it is good to see you, because of course it is!
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Okay, I know it's a dicey situation, but tell me everything.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
Well, he's so hyped to have his killer friend back. Let's kick ass.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
We're hitting this one because it fits my abrasive nature.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
If you're a fan of wave-style combat, especially akin to the style from the Gears of War franchise, then this is going to be one of your favourite levels in the entire trilogy. I can take it or leave it, but it does have some really good dynamics in regards to the different styles of combat that you have to face as each individual mercenary group attacks. With Eclipse, for instance, it is just a simple cover shooter scenario where you can either take a defensive posture and send your squad in to harass, or go on the full offensive and rush the mercenaries as they approach. Either way, it culminates in this minor boss encounter, which involves the mech that we sabotaged from earlier.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online!
Damn it. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Yet another surprise for the mercenaries.
Scratch one! It's about to go off!
I love how deliciously calculated that was. It's such a Shepard thing to do. And then Jareth is practically alone at this point, making him very easy to deal with.
I love this rifle.
Very fitting that Garrus got the kill there.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
I could really insist upon the urgency of this situation and press him on what our plan is, but the experienced commander in me does understand that Garrus has probably been at this for quite some time, all by himself, and the remains of his dead squad mates are strewn all around this apartment. He probably could use the talk right now, especially for his morale.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
Okay, and now Garrus knows how we do things, so give me the rundown. What's our plan?
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
This might be an unpopular choice, but I know what Garrus is capable of, and he's been doing it for weeks. So I have no problem leaving him on his own. I need my squad in order to deal with the situation in the basement anyway, so let's get on it.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
And you too.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
And now on to the second encounter with the Bloodpack. It is actually quite unique. It has this mechanic where we require a timer to close these doors, and every time one of the Bloodpack mercenaries steps over the threshold, the timer resets.
Secured. There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast. They're hitting me hard up here.
Go into cover.
Taking cover! There we go! Easy enough.
Commencing shutdown. Just 1 more shutter. Hurry!
As you see, if you do it right, you can get the shutters down on the first attempt. Obviously, it is much easier on lower difficulty settings.
I found gas!
Here we go. Lock and load.
Not a problem. Right there.
Good God, I hate the pyros in Mass Effect 2. If you don't happen to have a power available in this situation, it can get very dicey.
Can't reach the target.
Commencing shutdown.
Engaging target. Easy enough.
They're making another push, taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Howdy, stranger.
Here we go.
I'm on it!
Loud and clear. Lock and load.
See, he's no Krogan battlemaster.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up.
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
Don't worry, Garrus, I got it.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
And finally, this encounter with the Blue Suns involves this mini-boss right here, and also waves on 2 different levels of the apartment, all the while we are being harassed by Tarek and his gunship. It's not as technical as the basement encounter, but as you can see, it is much more difficult because we don't have as many options for cover.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
It's essentially just a relentless onslaught, and if you do not sabotage the gunship, you're in for a world of hurt.
Can't reach the target.
Got it.
Did that guy just think he could play dead?
No! God! No! God, please, no! No! No!
Garrus.
Okay, this is what happens when you kill my best bro and I have a fully loaded rocket launcher.
Garrus! We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Wait, hold on. What the hell was Jacob talking about? For some reason, he was like... I'm afraid we've done all we can, but unfortunately... Oh yeah, he's fine. This is a legitimately good fake out. I honestly, the first time I played this, was absolutely terrified for Garrus. I thought he was a goner. But the way that Jacob is delivering the information, it's so bereft of hope. I almost imagine Dr. Chak was thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? I got this. Anyways, I'm just so happy that he's back, and I'm so glad that he's okay that I just can't help but throw some friendly banter his way.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
I do, and if I wasn't already confident enough before that I had this, well, now you're here.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Kelly, he helped me take on literal space Satan. I think he's going to be alright.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
True. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
That's not very nice, Joker. I suppose I have been neglecting you. Let's have a chat.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That is actually pretty funny, Jeff.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That is really sad. Well, good thing I'm back.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
I have to keep making this clear, especially with the OGs. We're not with them. They're just stupid enough to give me a budget and a ship.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Well, now that we have a reprieve and some time to talk, tell me all about it, Garrus.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
It may have been 2 years, and you may have thought I was dead, but I'm here, Garrus. Give me the rundown.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I'd put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Okay, while we are still in the Omega Nebula, I thought we would go and do this little side mission to wrap things up. It's a little bit monotonous and not a lot happens, but I do think it is vital for the story of Mykul Shepard and the Head Canon project as a whole. As a character who does deal with PTSD, I feel it is important that he visits the Normandy crash site to get some closure. It would have been nice if we could have had Garrus come with us, but I guess he has just joined the crew and he is coming off an injury, so it makes sense that we're alone. And besides, this assignment is little more than a collection of Easter eggs paying homage to the first game. There is this little dog tag collection mission that I'm doing off screen, but I'm just going to show the important spots that trigger the mini cutscenes and then finally finish up with the placement of the memorial. Oh, Ashley, we hardly knew ye. Ah yes, I am the type of person that would get very sentimental about my old galaxy map. The new one just doesn't feel right, you know? Spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them, especially that damned Asari. Hey now. And Aquarian, what does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Ugh, Presley. Data recovered with the Quarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. Presumably he says I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything here, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. It sounds like he was getting better. I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal I recovered. How blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. And thus, he learned to accept everyone in the end. I mentioned all the way back in the very first episode that I believed that Presley's prejudice was merely a product of his past, and had he not lived through the First Contact War, he would have likely have already held this position. For such a small character, he did end up having a decent arc. Rest in peace, Charles Presley. The Normandy is emptier without you. Ah yes, the Mako. How can we come to this crash site and not be reminded of your glory? I must admit I'm not really a hater of the Mako, but I don't miss it either. She was a fine ship. The galaxy would have been lost without her. Excuse me? What? Legion? Huh? But you can...
Shepard, Commander.
Normandy, do you copy? I've got something here.
What the hell? Now, obviously, as of recording this, I knew that that had happened, but when I was playing, capturing this footage, I was absolutely mind blown. At the behest of a member of the community, I installed the early recruitment mod, which, as I understood it, allowed for the recruitment of any of the squad mates at any point of the game. It didn't occur to me that meant that Legion wouldn't be showing up during his usual mission, that being the Derelict Reaper, which stands to reason given that that is a point of no return assignment. But still, I honestly cannot wait to see how this plays out. These games, I tell you, they continue to delight me even now, all these years on. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I can't express how excited I am for the next episode. Keyless alive, my friends, and until next time.
I should go.